guys, what's up? It's Alyssa, and this is going to be part 2 of talking about my opinion and other people's opinions of different characters. Today we're talking about Luna Lovegood, as a request was on my last video, and I have asked a few people their opinions, and it seems like everyone is coming up with the same opinion, but I'm not going to get into all that right now. I will, however, talk about those throughout the video. If you guys want to see more content like this, let me know down below or comment some other suggestions of things you want to see on my channel. And without further delay, let's get on with the video. Let me start out by saying I love Luna as a character in both the books and the movies. I think the actress in the movies who played Luna did a phenomenal job. And overall, I think Luna was a very underappreciated character. I know I hear a lot of people who I'm friends with who like Harry Potter talking about how much they love Luna, but in the books, she's made fun of. She's, the weird girl. I mean, they call her Loony Lovegood throughout the series. And I wish that they didn't, but I mean, she is kind of weird to them, but I mean, you're at a school for magic. That's weird enough already. So for the opinions that my friends gave, I'm going to let my screen reader read them and then talk about what I feel about what they said and, kind of explain in a little more detail what I think they're saying.
Christina said, "Pretty sure you already know my thoughts on Luna Liz. Yes, she is odd, but that's because she's more open-minded than everyone else around her. She pays more attention to everything going on than others. And Destiny and I have this theory that she is a fairy or some sort of magical creature inheritance in her somewhere. People don't like the fact that she doesn't try to fit in. She's happy just being herself, and doesn't give a damn what others think."
Opinion, and I really do agree with it. Luna is one of those characters that she really doesn't care what people think of her. She's happy being herself. If you don't like it, that's fine. She's still a happy character. One thing that I am curious about with that, though, is the theory that Christina mentioned of Luna potentially being a fairy or some other sort of magical creature. I have never really thought about that, but now I'm really curious as to if it's true. I doubt it actually is, but it's a fun theory to think about, so I really like that. Also, I mean, if Hagrid is half giant, half wizard, why can't Luna be half fairy, half wizard, or, something like that? I don't know, that's just my way of thinking about it. But before I talk too much about that, let's get on to the next opinion.
Note. Jen said, "Luna is often thought of as a socially awkward character, but I think she's actually very socially aware. For example, she points out in Half-Blood Prince that Ron is funny, but he can be unkind. She's more observant than people give her credit for, which makes her a great friend to have."
Another opinion that I really agree with. I couldn't remember exactly where in Half-Blood Prince the thing that Jen mentioned was, but I do remember that happening. And I feel like Luna would be one of those characters, since she doesn't have very many friends and she's off on her own a lot. I feel like she would hear a lot of the things. It's kind of one of those, I don't have a lot of people that I hang around with, but I am very observant. She's kind of like a wallflower, basically, if that makes any sense. She notices everything, but not many people notice her, if that's a better explanation. So people would be really surprised when she brings up something that, as far as they knew, she wasn't around for, but she really was. And that's something that I can really relate to, is being the wallflower of the group. I sit there and I observe more than I talk. I know some people in the comments are going to say that's a lie, but y'all, it's actually true. Don't even try to argue with me on that one. I didn't put a lot of the other videos in here because a lot of the people that I actually talked to about Luna seemed to have a very similar opinion of her. But as I have said multiple times, she's a great character. She's one of those characters that I personally will say, you know, stop hating on her, stop calling her weird. Yes, she's a little different, but there's nothing wrong with being a little different, you know? If everyone were the same, things would be boring. Guys, I'm sorry that I didn't put a lot more of my opinion in the video. That's mainly because I agree with what the other two people had said. But if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Comment down below some more characters that you might want to see my or other people's opinions of. Or comment some suggestions of things you want to see on my channel. Again, I will be getting back to the series with Stella, but I'm trying to figure out how I want to play out this next scene. So, I will see you all in my next video. Like, subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and hope everyone has a great night, day, whatever time you're watching this. I hope you're doing well. Peace.